Hey Cancer signs, this is Perigaea Tarot. I am here to do your deep dive into what are your person's secrets? What are they trying to hide? What is the thing that they think that if you found out you would not be willing to deal with them again? Because we had that come up yesterday in our reading and we need to find out what that's about. So, all right, universe, please share with my Cancer signs. What is their person hiding? What is their person, always, of course, with the best interest of my Cancers in mind? What is it that their person is hiding? What is it that they are afraid that if their Cancer finds out, they would no longer be willing to deal with them? What is my Cancer's person hiding from them? What is going on for Cancers in love in terms of their person? What is their person hiding? What is their person hiding in love? What is it that they are afraid that if the person finds out, they will not be willing to deal with them anymore? Cancer person. What is my Cancer's person hiding from them? What is my Cancer's person hiding from them? The Three of Cups in the reverse to the Knight of Wands in the reverse definitely speaks to a third party and the possibility of it having been an in and out type of situation where they had sex with someone one time, just in a short term type situation. We will find out more about this. Yeah, and this is someone who thinks that even if they apologize and offer love to you, because I'm sensing this Page of Pentacles as you, and that they show that they are totally invested to you, that you'll just be like, nope, that's too bad because you crossed a line that it can't be come back from. This is what your person is thinking. Universe, so please tell me more about this situation and who my Cancer's person, okay. Please tell me more. What is it that my Cancer's person is afraid that if Cancer finds out, they will no longer be willing to deal with them? Who did they do it with? What are the details of the situation? And how do they feel about this other party? How do they feel about this other party, this other situation? What are their feelings towards this other person? What happened? Please just tell me about the situation. Okay, I'm going to cut the deck here, guys. Try to look at this. Okay. Okay. Yep. Okay. Okay. There could be a Taurus in the mix. This could, or a Libra. Definitely an earth sign male. So here with the Ace of Wands in the reverse to the Eight of Pentacles in the reverse, I'm sensing this as an energy of someone who wishes that they had not done something. And with the Eight of Pentacles, in the reverse, they definitely feel like they messed up. This could be something that was done in relation to work. This could have been someone that somebody was working with, either temporarily or long term, or where there was just, some kind of opportunity created by the circumstances of work. But this is someone who feels like it was a job badly done. They feel like they messed up. They wish they had not done this. They wish they had not taken the opportunity to do this. Yeah, this is somebody with the Seven of Pentacles, so the Queen of Wands in the reverse. This is someone knowing that this is totally their fault. They made their bed, And with the Queen of Wands in the reverse too, I'm sensing that this third part, either they fear that they're going to be dealing with a female energy that is very angry and upset with them, or this is them perceiving that like this third party is like not worth the trouble that I've created. This is somebody that the more I interact with them, the more I see like this is somebody who I don't really have either real affection or real feelings for or real respect for. This is somebody that I wish I hadn't messed it up with the person I really care about, to do this thing with them. There's a lot of regret here, is what I'm sensing. This is somebody who is potentially perceiving that they messed up in a way that wasn't even genuine, that really was not worth it. With the Ten of Pentacles to the Page of Wands, I'm sensing this is somebody who is simultaneously sort of bobbing between one position and another. This position of like, maybe they would give me a chance versus, yeah, I know they wouldn't. I've gone too far. I've done too much to this person. I've hurt them too much. And I don't think that they would give me another chance. With the Knight of Swords in the reverse and the World, this is definitely an energy of someone being angry or even fights and moving on. I feel like this is saying that basically they are anticipating that this is how you will feel and this is how you will react. Is that you will just be like, fuck you, excuse me, F you, and move on. And with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse, that things would turn for the worse, and that, that this, divinely protected or divinely, that the situation that was meant to be will basically be scuttled, So basically that things would turn for the worse for them. I'm also sensing an energy of someone feeling like this would really sort of shift their life into a bad place where they would be very unhappy. Whether or not they would admit it or show it, this would make them very unhappy because this is something they really wanted, this relationship with you, this happily ever after with you. And they really believed that they were going to have it and that it was meant to be. And this is an energy of somebody knowing not only that they've messed that up completely, but that it is utterly their fault and that there's really no excuse for what they've done. Yeah, this feels like somebody out of options. This feels like an I'm feeling a few more of these cards here at the bottom of the deck. This feels like somebody who is out of options, out of excuses, and out of justifications for their behavior. Like they just feel like, I can't justify myself anymore. So at the core of the energy here is the Three of Swords to the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. This is definitely, I would say, a betrayal. This, I would definitely say, this is somebody who has done something with a third party, very possibly sex, or something along those lines. And that they feel now that the pain that has caused you or would cause you if you found out would cause you to never be willing to reciprocate towards them ever again. With the Five of Cups in the reverse, they're wanting to avoid this pain. Obviously, they're wanting to avoid this situation, have this third party situation ending things with you because they understand that you are who they really love and you are where their love really is and you are what they want. And they're afraid that if you find out about this person or just a particular act that was done at a particular time. That's what I'm sensing, is that this is not necessarily like that you've known that there could be something between a person, but it's knowing what they did and when they did it could be an issue here. Like that you thought it was over between them and yet like maybe something more recently happened, something along those lines. So this is them not wanting to lose you, not wanting to end things, not wanting to put you into grief, and not wanting to go into grief themselves. Because whether they're admitting it to their conscious mind, they know just how grieved that they would be. In the conscious mind, we have the Star in the reverse. So I feel like this is them feeling definitely that either they would not be able to heal from losing you, that you are so important to them that they don't believe that they could genuinely, truly, and fully get over it. But they feel as if they are just, I feel like they are despairing in their mind because they know that they've done this, and they know that it was utterly wrong and utterly betrayal. And so they've been trying to sort of save face, but I think that they really know that they've already crossed the line, and they've just kind of been like living in this soupy delusion where they're trying to pretend like that didn't happen. But basically, it's like something inside of them knows that they've already done the thing that would cause you to completely give up on them, or that they believe that. And so that's where they're coming from in their mind. Yeah, in the recent past, with the King of Pentacles in the reverse, I feel like this is saying that in the recent past, this is somebody who was behaving in a way that was an expression of a state of materialism and ego and pride, of just feeling like, oh, I'm the person who has it all and I can do whatever I want, so I'm going to go out and I'm going to do this thing with this other person. And I feel like there has been some development in this person's perspective, in their maturity level, and in their awareness of their own tendency to behave this way recently, that is causing them to see, like, I was acting like an idiot, like I was acting like such a jerk. And that's what caused me to do this. It was just my attitude that I deserve to have to do anything I want because I'm Mr. Big Shot. And they really regret it. In the near future, with the Knight of Wands in the reverse to the Moon in the reverse, I feel like this is generally an energy, because what I'm seeing here is that, like, this is them being like, I want to cooperate with you, I want to build with you, but this is you being like, I can't believe you, I can't trust you now. Or they are perceiving that you would never be able to genuinely trust in them ever again. Like with the Moon in the reverse and the Knight of Wands in the reverse, this is you seeing them as a player who can't keep it in their pants, or who can't take someone seriously. And because with the Moon here, this is you being unable to come out of that paranoia of perceiving them that way, because they're afraid that that's where you'd be coming from, of where you'd never be able to trust in them ever again. So in the hopes and fears, we have the Justice in the reverse. This is someone just understanding that they messed up completely. I mean, I am at least sensing a sense of maturity of someone who isn't trying to deny that they've done this. It feels like somebody who is at least willing to own up to the fact that they have done this and knows that it is their fault. But they're really afraid of being held accountable and judged for it. Could be a Libra. The third party could be a Libra. And in the final outcome, we have the Hierophant in the reverse, which this represents a lack of faith. It represents a failing of faith, a failing of trust, a failing of the ability of two people to trust each other, to be committed to each other, to have faith in the sort of conventionality of, in conventional states of trust that are required for a relationship to take place. Like this feels like loss of faith between two people, but this could also be, there could also be a Taurus in the mix. And this could be somebody not only realizing that they've broken faith with you because of a Taurus, but also this Taurus person leaving their life and wishing that they'd never brought them in the first place. So, universe, what is this? Oh my, that was really weird. So, oh God, so what just happened is that these two cards were together and they like sort of spiraled. So they were like this, but then they spiraled around. What I feel like this is saying is that this person is in a place where they feel like they can still try to lie to you. That if they think that if they lie with the King of Swords in the reverse, that they can still get you to invest in them, to be willing to try and start over. But if they're honest, they think that you won't, that you'll be like, nope. But it did spiral into this position. So I would say that this person is leaning in the direction of lying to you because they want to stay with you. They want to keep you know, thing. Yeah. Yeah, this person is going to try, that the universe is saying, yep, that's the truth. This person is going to communicate with you, and they're going to try to lie because they want, you know, it's not motivated by desire to make a fool of you or to trick you. It's motivated by the desire to keep you because they know they messed up. But I would be, you know, hesitant to expect that this person fully understands that because, you know, if this is somebody who's messed up multiple times in this situation, you know, I think that they might not fully grasp just how serious that is if they are just able to lie to you and get what they want. It seems like that could set this person up to think that, oh, it's not a big deal. I can just do something like that again and lie to them again and everything will be fine. Yeah, with the 5 of Wands here to the Tower, this person is really nervous because I think that they might understand that you do know the truth, or they think that you are going to find out. They might know that you know, are into tarot or that you're intuitive. So I'm getting this energy here of like, this person is going to try to lie to you, but they also might be aware that you know, they might be aware that you have it figured out. And so they're also trying to think of like, they're realizing that like, okay, I might have to do damage control, and this person might actually just end up fighting with me if I lie with them, or if I lie to them. And so maybe I should be honest. You know, it's very like, what is this? 3 of Swords to the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, this person loves you. They want to keep you. They want to hold on to you. They see you as their perfect match, as a divine love. And they just, you know, there could be, this person could be a Virgo or a Gemini. They definitely see you as, you know, they just, and so they're just kind of thinking like, maybe I can kind of manipulate the situation. And with the Page of Swords in the reverse to the Page of Wands in the reverse, they're just like, maybe I can, you know, we can just not talk about it, or maybe I can try to keep this person, you know, from finding out the truth. Maybe I can, you know, what is this? 3 of Swords to the 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah. It's even possible that this person might try to convince you that it's just all in your head, that it's just your own paranoia. You could be dealing with a Pisces, or, yeah, this is also Cancer energy, obviously. They might try to convince you that it's all in your head and then just be like, oh, I love you. You know, that's another tactic that sometimes will be used. Universe, what is this 5 of Cups in the subconscious space? Oh, so we have the Knight of Pentacles here to the Queen of Cups. So I definitely feel like this is somebody who feels like they have taken advantage of a queen, someone who is just so compassionate, so loving, and so good to them that they've taken advantage of that. They've taken advantage of how kind and loving and patient you are, and that they have not invested in you in the way that you deserved. And they're seeing that now. They are seeing how much they have messed up and that this is all their fault. Universe, what is this 5 of Cups in the reverse? Yeah, they've come out of this place of, there was something up in their head that was keeping them they were locked into. There was something that there's some kind of delusion or discontent or something that was going on that was keeping them locked into this place where they weren't appreciating you. And I feel like they've come out of it, you know, that the possibility of losing you is making them understand just how much you're worth. Yeah. They behaved like a player. They did something really stupid, and but they're hoping that they can manipulate their way out of it. They're hoping that they can mask it, and so that things won't end between the two of you. They're hoping they can lie and be sneaky. They're hoping that. I mean, it doesn't seem like it's motivated from a place of malice or wanting to laugh at you or something, but it is still manipulative and dishonest. So what is this? Is there anything else for the 5 of Cups in the reverse? Yeah, this is someone who just is like, I don't want anything. I don't want any of the other options. You know, if I broke up with this person, I wouldn't want any of the other options available to me. It could also be somebody who feels like they don't know what they do if they lost you. There could be other reasons, but I do feel like this is generally someone who doesn't want things to end. And so I keep seeing the Magician and the Ten of Swords in the reverse and the Seven of Swords. This is somebody who really wants to manipulate this situation to stop it from ending. You know, this could be someone who feels helpless without you. There could be codependency here, but I also do feel that it is, you know, that they love you. There could be some essence of like somebody feeling dependent on you in some way. And so they're just like, if I can stop this person from finding out, maybe I can stay quiet about it and nothing will come up and they won't find out. Universe, what is this King of Pentacles in the reverse in the recent past? What is this King of Pentacles? Yeah, this is somebody wishing that they had not done what they did because they're realizing that all their self-indulgent behavior, like they didn't hold back here with the Strength in the reverse, and they're seeing that some indulgence does not always equal satisfaction, that when we overindulge, we can be left feeling, you know, discontented and unhappy with ourselves, that being a slave to our impulses is not satisfaction, you know, and that because it can cause us to actually end up in a situation that we didn't wish for ourselves. And so this is someone actually being very unhappy that they went off with a third party and did something and betrayed you. You know, they have this attitude that I'm sensing of like, I indulge in anything that comes up and I do whatever I want. But now they're seeing like, I wish I hadn't done that, because this is actually making the happiness that I had desired, you know, be affected. It's kind of funny to me that somebody who's an adult could not understand this, but you know, this is somebody who's understanding that, you know, sometimes I have to control myself to get what I want. Sometimes I have to, you know, control my and not indulge to actually get what my heart wants. What is this Star in the reverse? Yeah, it's a third party. It's a third party and, you know, a sneaking energy. I'd say that they had an affair with someone. And with the Justice in the reverse, that it was wrong. They know that it was wrong. With the Page of Cups, this could have been in relationship to some kind of creative endeavor that they were doing with someone. And that coupled with this attitude of, I can do whatever I want. I am entitled to always indulge my impulses and to do whatever comes along, you know, caused them to just do without thinking what the situation enticed them to do. And now they're trying to manipulate their way out of being held accountable for it, essentially. This is somebody I'd say who doesn't even know, who perhaps isn't even often held accountable for their, it's like they're used to being able to indulge in anything they want and to not be held accountable, you know, and so it's like they're in this place where like they don't even really know how they don't want to have to, you know, basically take credit for breaking your heart and hurting you. So they want to be able to do whatever they want, but not be held, you know, responsible for hurting people, which, you know, that's tough, you know, like this hurt somebody, you know, what they did hurt somebody. And they're not taking responsibility for that. I would say that if there are any cross watchers here, that is, you know, perhaps something here that could help is if you do take responsibility for that and communicate that I was stupid and I wish I didn't do this. I realize that now, and being completely honest about your flaws, being honest about how you messed up and how you shouldn't have done what you did, and you see that now. I'd say that would be one of your best bets in terms of having a chance with this person forgiving you, is if you honestly share with them that you know you messed up and you wish that you hadn't. you know, because if you just try to act prideful and try to act like, oh, well, I guess it wasn't that bad. What you're communicating to this person is that you don't really regret what you did. And so you might do it again. You know, like that's what you're communicating to this person, is that you don't see any wrong in what you did. And if you don't see any wrong in it, there's nothing to stop you from doing it again, is there? And so that's really not that's really not a good energy to put out to this person who you've hurt. So universe, what is this Knight of Wands in the reverse to the Moon in the reverse? Yeah, because as we move forward here, we see that even if you are fully committed, this is somebody who now they're not gonna have a hard time coming out of this paranoia. It's like they're gonna have a hard time believing that you're not gonna leave them out in the cold again. That's the main thing here, is that this is somebody who maybe they see it as like, well, it was just a one-time thing and it wasn't that big. But what you are displaying to them, if you know, this is the cross watcher, you know, my Cancer's person, is that what you're displaying is that you are willing to do this to them. And so they have reason, even if they feel like they could forgive it, what has been displayed to them is your character. And what they've begun to feel is that I can't trust this person to not hurt me. They don't respect my feelings. They don't care about my feelings. And they're not going to hold back. So I can't invest more feelings into them, because most likely they'll just trash those feelings too. You know, so the best thing you can do is humble yourself before this person and be accountable to them. You know, I think that this is kind of one of the messages here, is that with the King of Pentacles in the reverse coming up so many times, you know, the King of Pentacles in the reverse can be very, very arrogant and think that like he's the fucking star of the show, and that because everybody worships him or something, that he doesn't have to be accountable to people, even people who care about him and who he cares about. Because everybody, you know, there's a million people, you know, sitting there ready to replace them, you know, something like that. It's just arrogance. And that it is the tendency to have that attitude that has caused not only this behavior in the first place, but that could perpetuate the situation where this person can't trust you because they think that that's who you are. They think that you don't care. They think that you don't feel accountable to them. What is this Knight of Wands in the reverse to the Moon in the reverse? Yeah, this is you, even though you try to give this person, you know, your love, this is still them walking away. You know, this is you giving them everything you've got, and they still just like walk away because they don't know how to trust you. They feel like, I don't know what to believe about this person. They can't ground themselves in a version of you that feels stable, and that feels like, you know, they don't feel like they know you, I guess you could say, or they feel like they don't know how they don't know how to expect good treatment from you. They don't exactly know what to expect, and so they're guarded, you know, and they don't feel safe investing, and they don't feel safe moving forward, because they feel like you're manipulative and that you're just out for yourself. The Magician in this instance feels like somebody who is just like, it's all about me. I'm the man no matter what. That's what this feels like, because it feels like this energy of like, I'm the man no matter what I do. There's nothing I can do wrong. And that this is your person feeling left out in the cold, feeling neglected, feeling like their needs are being completely ignored and not met, so that you can be a big shot. And so, you know, Cancer's person, you know, I can only recommend that if you want to make it right with this person, you need to humbly confess, but to your person, and not just play it off like it didn't happen, or not just act like a big shot or act cocky. You need to, like, if you really think that your person knows or they suspect, the way for this situation to be sustained and for this love to maintain on any level is for you to come clean, and to not only come clean, but to humbly apologize, and to let this person know just how much you regret what you did, you know, and just how disappointed you are in yourself. So, universe, what is this Three of Pentacles? This is an energy of somebody who might appear to be cooperative with you, but even if they do cooperate, they are guarding themselves now. They don't trust you, and that is basically the beginning of the end. Yeah, here it is with the Ten of Swords in the reverse. It's the beginning of the end. At the point where you can't trust anybody, a person anymore, even if they are trying to work it out with you, that really is the beginning of the end, once the trust is gone. Yeah, this is somebody feeling like, yeah, I don't know. I don't really want to let go of my person. I love them, but I don't, I can't take these rocky waters anymore, and I honestly just don't trust them anymore. The biggest and the best thing that I think that you can do, because yeah, this is your Cancer person feeling like, I deserve happiness and I deserve to feel strong, and in this relationship I just can't find those calm waters. I can't find, and it just feels like it's not getting better. And I don't know how to get over this. I don't know how to get over what they've done and move forward. Oh, I just dropped some cards, guys. 1 second. So I feel like, again, Cancer's person, the best thing that you can do is humbly come clean and make it clear to this person just how important they are to you by how much you regret what you did, how stupid you feel, how wrong you feel. That's the only way, I'd say, forward with this person, is by showing them how important your relationship is to them, by letting them know just how much you regret this and how you'll never do it again. Yeah, like, I will never do this again. What is this Justice in the reverse and the hopes and fears? Yeah, so this is someone who's hoping that there's a future and that this can be got over, but there's also, with the Six of Swords in the reverse, this is somebody who's worried that there isn't a way for this situation to be gotten over. They know now, they see, with the Devil in the reverse, I feel like this is somebody coming out of some really toxic perceptions and attitudes, of like, I never feel rejected. I never disappoint myself. I never have to deny myself. And I'm, Mr. Big Shot. It's like, this is somebody who's come out of their own toxicity and seen that, they are the person who has the wrong attitude, and they needed to change, and they made a mistake, and it's all their fault. And they love you, but they perceive that you're going to be really angry with them now. What is this Hierophant in the reverse in the final outcome? So with the Empress here, it could be, it's more Taurus energy. There could definitely be a Taurus in this situation. And here we have the Emperor. So, oh gosh, I just realized that I was thinking that was signaling an Aries, which it definitely could be, but it's the Emperor and the Empress. Like, this is the Emperor and the Empress are the highest form of compatibility, of divine counterpart energy. And this is someone with the Four of Cups in the reverse feeling like, I messed up this perfect union, because I shouldn't have done something, because it was stupid, because I was being cocky and possibly even misogynistic and doing whatever I wanted. And now we're not going to be able to move past this. They won't be able to forgive me. Now I've come out of my own toxicity enough to see this, but this person is like, they're afraid that you're going to block them and that you won't be willing to reciprocate anymore, and that you're going to push away this potential Ten of Cups, this thing that to them was the Ten of Cups. So, yeah, Cancers, what you choose to do is your own choice at this point, but that is, I believe, what I have for you. Universe, is there anything else that you want to tell to my Cancer signs? What is this Emperor to the Empress? What is this Empress to the Emperor? Yeah, this is somebody who still wants this with you, this divine union, but they are, the Two of Cups on the bottom, but they're afraid that it will be blocked now. But whether or not it is between the two of you, and it's up to you. So we shall see. All right, Cancers, I hope that you are well, and I will speak to you soon.